What's up, y'all? It's Calvin here, and I want to holler at you guys about some of the recent cyber attacks that have gotten some big news here lately. And one of them was the Department of Health in Maryland, and also a grocery store chain in Europe that affected like 600 stores where they couldn't like use cards and stuff like that to pay for things, and they had to actually shut down over 300 of them. And like the main reason I'm bringing this up is not to go into detail with each story. It is basically to let you know where this stuff is going. Like, this is no different than the 9/11 hunt for terrorists and stuff like that. This is an end, or excuse me, this is means to an end for the government and the corporations. And that's just pretty much what it is. And all roads lead to the righteous. And this is why I've been telling you guys that if you are doing anything that resembles righteousness online, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You know, something's going to be done to shut that message down. You know what I'm saying? Because the God of this world is the father of lies. And if you're telling the truth, you're enemy number one. And also another aspect to this is anytime that you see that these cyber attacks are taking place, this should remind you to download whatever information that you want to learn or need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Download that now and have a hard copy on deck. It doesn't matter whether you are going to start it right away or like whatever, just get the information. You know what I mean? Because once this thing shuts down, there's no telling how long it's going to be down and what criteria you will have to fulfill in order to get back online. Because I can see, you know, people that are speaking truth to power and stuff like that, I could see them getting banned from the internet the same way that a pedophile would. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me at all, especially with the way that they're going with like the vaccine passports and stuff like that. This is right in line with the social credit. And in like China, they're a social credit system. If you basically misbehave in their eyes a certain amount of times, like you won't be able to like travel, use, you know, trains, planes, so on and so forth. And like people have ended up dead because of this stuff as well. So that's the ultimate end game. But to prove to you that all roads lead to the righteous in this particular situation with the cyber attacks, as well as everything else in general, I was going to go into scripture, and we have Matthew chapter 24, and I'm going to read from verse 4 to verse 10. All right. And to give context to this, the disciples were talking to Christ and asking him what was going to happen within the last days. All right. And we see here at verse 4, Christ says, "Take heed that no man deceive you. Many shall come on my name, saying that I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And see that ye not be troubled." All right. And so that just basically means that once you see these things that Christ is speaking of, wars, rumors of wars, things that are happening right now, that should actually increase your faith and make you more confident that what the Bible is saying is true, rather than have you troubled. Getting back to it, it says, "For all these things must come to pass." All right. And that just reiterates what I said. But the end is not yet. Okay. There's got to be some more things that happen. Okay. And that is, nation shall rise against nation. And this is race against race rather than country against country. All right. And then it goes on to say kingdom against kingdom. That would be more so country against country. All right. And there shall be famines, something that we're expected to have because of the droughts, things of that nature, supply chain issues, and pestilences. We're in the middle of a pandemic, that's disease, and earthquakes in diverse places. And as we all know, within like the last week, we've had a lot of earthquakes, particularly out west and the Midwest, like the Oklahoma area, Colorado area. We had an earthquake right off the coast of Oregon. They've been having them in California like crazy, and like worldwide, they're all kind of volcanoes, which come with earthquakes, you know what I'm saying, going down. So this should, once again, increase your faith and make you more confident that what the Bible is saying is actually true, rather than leave you troubled. Okay. Then it goes on to say that all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. And then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. And this is the righteous that they're talking about. And shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Once again, this is Christ saying this. And when it says ye shall be hated by all nations, This is why I always tell you guys that once the smoke clears, that it's righteousness versus wickedness, because they're not going to care what color you are as long as you're in line with what the Most High says. Those who are ruling in Satan's kingdom, you know what I'm saying, they are going to be staunchly against you, and they're going to be looking to snuff you out. But it just doesn't stop with your known enemies, all right? It's also going to be amongst your friends. And if you see on verse 10, this will prove that fact. And it says, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another. And there's not an enemy alive that can betray you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that's your enemy. There's no way that they can sneak up on you with the hate. You know what I'm saying? But your friends and family, however, they can betray you. And it goes on to say, shall hate one another. And usually when hate comes is because there was a level of respect, love, or admiration there to start with. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's in store for the righteous. And I understand that this may not be, the most positive message that you ever heard, but once you continue to read on, you know what I'm saying, the righteous win. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it says, be not troubled in verse 6, okay? But just wanted to put this out there to let you know just how serious this is, and to also reiterate that anytime that you see anything about cyber attacks and things of that nature, remind yourself to download information that you need, whatever that is. If it's, learning how to fix cars, whatever it is that you need to go ahead and get that. You know what I'm saying? Because with every passing day, we are getting closer to the day where you're going to try to get online and you're not going to be able to. You know what I'm saying? So hope this resonates with you guys. This is the Pod Roast.
Said it's gonna be alright, alright.